I'm Sawyer Jackson with this week's Weather Why. And in a couple days, Missouri is going to be able to experience a solar eclipse. Now, what is that? Well, that is when the moon passes through the sun and the earth, or in between. And that is going to cause the shadow on the earth that presents the solar eclipse. Now, the path of totality, actually moving through parts of the Missouri boot heel into parts of southern Illinois and even into most northwestern parts of Kentucky. So even if you aren't in the path of totality, still going to be able to experience the majority of this event, as Missouri could be seeing 80 to 90% of totality. So even if you don't want to make the trip down to the south, you should be able to view it here in Columbia. But the path of totality at a closer look in the Midwest, going through really the majority of that boot heel in Missouri and even into those northwestern parts of Kentucky, like Paducah. Weather-wise, looking like this could play out pretty nicely to view the eclipse, as a lot of us are going to be experiencing plenty of sunshine, along with temperatures hanging out in the mid to upper 70s, possibly even 80s, as Poplar Bluff looking like that low 80s range. Paducah in Kentucky, mid to upper 70s, possibly even low 80s as well. Cape Girardeau looking mostly sunny in that mid to upper 70s. So looking like a good time in the path of totality if you want to view this event. Now, even if you are in the path of totality, like here in Columbia, still going to be expecting low 70s, sunshine sticking around, and you will be able to experience 80 to 90% of that totality. So even if you don't want to make the trip down to the south, you should be able to experience it in between classes. Now, some tips for you if you are going to be viewing this, timing wise in Missouri, going to be starting up around 1:50, lasting throughout 2:05 p.m. Central Daylight Time. If you are going to be viewing this, make sure you're wearing those ISO 12312-2 certified glasses. If you aren't wearing those, then there is a potential to experience really permanent eye damage. So make sure you are aware of that. And also make sure to look up some experience to do during this event. One tip that I have, if you want, is to wear bright colors, as you will be experiencing some interesting changes as the eclipse approaches.